My new online course is available. It's called Deeper Worship Lyrics, and it's specifically designed for the worship songwriter. To celebrate the launch, we're going through my 10 Commandments of Worship Songwriting. One video per day of great tips and tricks to make you a better songwriter. Even if you never bought my course, but just followed these 10 commandments and put them into practice, your song would have more punch and power and communicate more deeply with your audience. So let's take a look at commandment number 10. Welcome to the 10 Commandments of Worship Songwriting. We're going to start with number 10. Write a song, not a listicle. So a listicle is a blog post like, these are the top 10 foods to buy in bulk at Costco. And then they tell you about the rice and the olive oil and the peanut butter. All right? Not really what we want in a worship song, but let me show you how it sometimes happens. So let's take a look at a lyric that I wrote. Lord, you are good. Lord, you are holy. You are so righteous, powerful and mighty, faithful and true, always the same. Forever we praise your great name. Okay? While all of these are true about the Lord, they are hard to remember. And that's why we write down lists, right? When you make your list, on your phone or whatever to go shopping, you write a list because otherwise it would be hard to remember. These are just adjectives. These are just things that describe the Lord. And again, while they're all true, they're hard to remember. So people aren't going to be humming this song and running through the list when they walk out the door because that's what a list is. It's hard to remember by nature. It's hard to remember because there is no storyline. There's nothing that all of these attributes are just disparate things. There's nothing that pulls them all together other than that they all have to do with the Lord. Right? So it would have been better to have one thing that you created a storyline around and tell that story rather than tell that list. And finally, each one devalues the next. And that's sort of the same, going off of the idea of the storyline, is that if you had one thing that you focused on, then you would have time to let that bloom and really think about it. But because we're going from one attribute to the next so quickly, you can't remember by the end of the lyric what the first thing was. And so they end up being less than the sum of their parts. Here's an example of a song that does it correctly. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. And then repeat the line. But there's only one attribute there, and that's great. But great is special because it stands alone. Because we didn't muddy the waters with a bunch of different attributes, we're free to just think about the greatness of God during that chorus. We can have another song that talks about his goodness. Goodness of God is actually a great example. What's that song about? Well, it's in the chorus and it's in the title. It's about the goodness of God. It's about one particular facet of his nature. Focus on that. Make the song about that. Write another song about his faithfulness. Write another song about his power. But don't try and put it all in one song. So again, write a song, not a listicle, and you'll be better off. Thanks for watching, and remember, there's much more of this available in my course, Deeper Worship Lyrics. It's on sale now, but only until the end of the countdown. So click on the link nearby and get access. God bless and goodbye.